Katherine, I suppose firstly, congratulations on the win. Assessing your own performance, a fantastic performance by yourself and some fantastic saves today.
Thank you.
Would you like to elaborate on that performance and maybe what led to it? And I suppose as a goalkeeper, you want to be able to make those great saves when those opportunities come, but at the same time you don't want to be in the position where you have to make those saves all the time. So talk to us a little bit about that from your own point of view.
No, I mean, I think we're back home with our home crowd, first home opener, and I think just like the energy in the stadium and all the girls behind me, I felt like no matter what was going to happen, like my girls were going to pick up second balls in the box, and so they really helped me be able to do what I need to do to get my job done, and so I think it was just a really good team effort all around.
What do you say to, I suppose, your defenders as well when you're making those big saves? It's great to make the big saves, but you kind of have to tell them that you shouldn't be making the big saves.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that it's like, with on grass like that, people were slipping a little bit, and it's kind of like, you dust it off, you do what you can, but in the moment, obviously it's like you got to step up and make those saves as best you can. You got to do your job, but you don't want to have to do those all the time. But I think it comes down to just you got to do the job. You got to do what needs to be done. Yeah.
Talk to us a little bit about getting the first win on the board as well, and how important that is for the team, not just in terms of the season and the league table as well, but also for the confidence in the squad as well. The Shells game was a little bit frustrating last weekend, and I suppose getting that win after a game like that is so important.
Yeah, I think we revitalized and just refocused. You can't change the past, but you can learn from it. And last weekend was a really good learning curve for us to just figure out, how we can best utilize our talents and push on and try to be better for the next win. And we did that today. I think it just was a really big team effort. We executed as we wanted to, and we got the job done.
Yeah, and how important are those, I suppose, those training sessions as well to understand these situations and understand that these situations arise, but also that you have to kind of work within the game as well, to the ebbs and the flows of it too.
Yeah, I think, we've seen even in the preseason matches how strong teams have gotten in preparing for a season. And so we knew that, each team is going to be slightly different, a new challenge. And I think, really prioritizing when we're doing our inter-squad scrimmages with ourselves and just practicing on how to utilize our own strengths. Slight adjustments always need to be made, and then you never know what it's going to be like on the day. So I think, we put in a lot of time and effort in our preparation this week ahead of this match against Waterford, but it's never exactly the same as we prepared for. So we have to adjust on the day, and I think we did that and executed it well.
Finally, you mentioned the fans that were here today as well, the first home game of the season, and also a lot of young fans as well who wanted all your autographs at the end. How important and how great is it for you as players to be able to walk off the pitch and know that there's so many young fans there waiting for you?
I think it's incredible. I think what an amazing opportunity. I had that. I got to look up to players, that were playing professionally locally when I was a kid, and it's great to see what can be and to have something to aspire to, but to also have accessibility to players in the town of Limerick. And so I think just continuing to pour into the younger generations will just help breed good, strong soccer players in town. And so I'm just so glad that we have the opportunity to bring them out at halftime to play games and to be able to interact with them afterwards. And I think it really makes their day.
Well done on some great saves and a first win of the season as well.
Got the dub. Excited. Thanks.